My dear student, we are here in the day 8 to run the class. Yes, of that is quadratic equation. Here I have written the two questions, and we are going to solve these two questions. Yes. Now, question number first. It is given that look that the present age of father and his son are 35 years and 12 years respectively. That means this 35 years is the present age of the father and 12 years is the present age of the son. Find how many years ago. Ago means that means after that. Yes or no? Before that. Ago means पहिला. Okay. After that, before that, the product of their age was 200. So how many years ago? And let that ago year, that means before the present age, we have to let that age as what? X year ago, no? So at first let that, let's do the question number first. Present age is given, and so we are going to solve that. Yes, the present age of father and his son and his son is in the given. We are going to write that given, that is the present age. The present age of father and son are 35 years and 12 years respectively. Yes, this is the given, and now and how many years ago it is said that. So we have to let that. Let us suppose X years ago, the product of their age ages was 200. This is we get. So according to question or by question, that means X year ago, 35 minus X, product means into 12 minus X equals to 210. This is according to question. It is said like that. Now let's this 35 multiply with this 12 at first, and this 35 with X at. Then that means this 35 at both the term. So let's multiply that. 35 into 12. Let's do in graph. 35 into 12. Yes, we are going to let 2 5 are 10. Carry 1. 2 3 are 6. 6 1 7. This is 5 1 are 5. 4 are 3 are 12. Carry 1, we get what? 420. This is another. Yes, this is let's have sorry. We have here no. This is 420. So we get 420 while multiplying this and this 35 with this x. So minus 35x. This is with 35 we did this word too. That is okay. Now with x minus plus minus 12x minus we get plus x into x square equals to 210. Now bring this 210 to this side. So we get what? At first let's write the x square, and then minus 35 minus 12 is there. Let's add that. 35 plus 12. When we add that, we get 7, and 3 plus 1 we get 4. That means what? Minus 47x. Yes, and plus 420 minus 210 equals to 0. This is a null. Now look this. 420 is in the positive, so positive, and this 210 this side. When it comes to that side, then it becomes minus. This is our x square minus 47x, and 420 minus 210 we get plus 210 equals to 0. This is our nut. Yes, Now this is 210, and here it is the constant, the constant or the coefficient of x square is 1. So factorize this 210, and here it is plus. That means we have to factorize and make the two numbers such that while adding that two number we get 47. So let's do that. Check here for the factorization. 210 with 2 ones are, the two number 0 will be here, 2 5s are 10. Again with 2, is that possible? Then 5 2s are 6, it go with 3 also, yes. 3 3s are 9, 1 15, 3 5s are 15. Again with 5, 3 7s are 7 1s are. This is 100. Now this is the factorization of this. From this, let's make two number from that, and while adding that 2 we get 47. Yes, that is 35 plus 6, that is not possible. Yes, let's do then this is, yes, 7 3s are 21, 21 2s are 42. Yes, 42, and along with 5, 42 plus 5 we get what? 4700. So 42 plus 5, 42 into 5 we get 210. That is, so that is the easy one, no? Yes. So we can write our x square minus 42 plus 5 into x plus 210 equals to 0. This is now then x square minus 42x plus minus minus 5x plus 210 equals to 0. This is, now from these two take out common. What is there at first? The x is there, so the x is common. Yes, and when we take out 1x from x square we get 1x, that is x will remain, minus sign 42 into x. When we take out x common, then remaining 42 are, so 42 will be, yes. And from this is up to this, yes. Now of this term then, yes, minus sign is here, so take out minus as a common. Here it is 5, here is 210. So 210, that means in the 210 factor we find 500. That's why 5 as a common. Yes, and here remaining x, and we take out minus sign common, then minus plus we get minus, and when we divide 210 with 5 we get 42 equals to 0. And for we have to think that all the time, yes, what is in the first expression bracket, that must be in the second, otherwise there might be something wrong there. We have to think that, yes. So this is, so let's write the bracket at first, that is x minus 42, and then after x minus 5 equals to 0. This is or not? And now let's do that either and or. Yes, either x minus 42 equals to 0. Yes, that means x equals to 42. This is here. Yes, or x minus 5 equals to 0, x equals to 5. Yes, this is. And if you put the value of x equals to 42, that is the age in the negative form. Yes, the age, yes, we get the age in the negative form. So this x equals to 42 does not satisfy that. That means we are going to reject that, no? So it is rejected one. Yes, and when we get the value of x equals to 5, that means 5 here, that we get what? The ages, and that means in how many years it is said that, no? So therefore, and this is the answer, and lastly we have to write therefore 5 years ago, in 5 years ago, yes, the product of their ages was 210. This is the required answer, no? Yes, for the question number first. Now Yes, for the question number second, it is given that, yes, in question number second, look that, yes, we are going to discuss the question number second now. In question number second, it is given that about the perimeter and the area. As we know that in the rectangular garden, we have the formula, that is the perimeter of the rectangle and the area of the rectangle also. Yes. So on the basis of that, at perimeter and area is given, we are going to find the length and breadth of the garden, rectangular garden. So for the question number 2 solution, it is given. What is given there at first? Yes. So let's lay the length and breadth. Let the length and breadth of the rectangular garden be x and y respectively. We let it at first. Yes, this is the x and y. X is the length and y is the breadth of the rectangular garden. Now we have the perimeter, and it is given that we have perimeter equals to 46 meter, and perimeter we have the formula what? 2l plus b equals to 46. That means what? 2x plus y equals to 46. This is x plus y equals to 46 by 2. That means what? X plus y equals to 23. Yes, this is. And let's substitution, let's apply them. Then x equals to 23 minus y. We can write this as the first equation. This is a not. Now again we have area. Area equals to it is given that 126 meter square. That means L into B equals to 126. Yes, this L is x and B is y equals to 126. This is a net and x. Now look at it. Putting the value of x equals to 23 minus y from equation first. Yes, so we can find what? X into 23 minus y equals to 126. This is the no? Yes, and let's multiply this x. Sorry. This x. Sorry, we have written the opposite. Sorry, this right. In the place of x, we are going to write no 23 minus y. So 23 minus y into y equals to 126. This is yes. Now let's multiply that. If you multiply this, y is 23, so 23y minus y square equals to 126. This is, and now look that. First of all, it is very necessary, the power, the algebraic expression having the second degree, that is the power 2, we have to make it positive. Now here it is negative, then it goes that side, then it becomes positive or not. So that is a necessary point, no? Yes, positive point for us. So we get what? Let's bring the 12. This is the plus here. That side then it become minus 23y, and this is plus already. Plus 126 equals to 0. This is another. Now we can apply the factorization. Plus sign is here. That means while factorizing 126, we found such a true number that while multiplying we get 126, and while adding we get what? 23. That is a nut. And so let's factorize that 126 at first. Yes, with 2 it is possible. 6 2 is 12, and then 6 3 is 2 3 is 6. This is now 63 is here. 63, then we can do with 3 3 3 2 is 3 1 again with 3 3 7 is 7 1 is 7. Like this only. So let's make the two number. 7 is here. 3 2 is 6. 6 3 is 18. 18 plus 7. 6 3 is 18. 18 plus 7 we get 25. That is not. Yes, that is not. But here we have to demand 23. That means what? If you multiply 7 to the 14, these two, yes, 14 and 3 3 is 9 plus 9 we get 23, right? Yes, that why? First of all we have to, yes. Now then, that means 14 and 9 are the factor of 126. So we get y square minus, in place of 23 we can write 14 plus 9 into y plus 126 equals to 0. This is, yes, or y square minus 14y minus 9y plus 126 equals to 0. Now look this, minus sign is here, this minus, then also minus, minus plus minus we get this. Yes, as usual take out from this 2 as a common, so we take out y as a common, we get y minus 14. Yes, thereafter these two terms, minus sign is here, minus, and now look here, 9 is here, here 126. So 126, if you divide, then 126, in 126 we find the factor 9 from there, no? So take out 9 as a common and we get y, and plus sign is here, but we have taken the common minus, so sign changes minus and we get the 14 equals to 0. At first we write whatever is there in the bracket, then the remaining one equals to 0. This is the way, no? At first the bracket one, then the remaining part. So either y minus 14 equals to 0, y equals to 14. This is the perimeter. That means what we are writing, we will write in what meter form, or y minus 9 equals to 0, y equals to 9 meter. Now look, this is the value of length and breadth. That means what, if that means we get value of y equals to 14, y equals to 9. This y is, we have suppose the breadth. Yes, if the breadth is 14 meter, so what is the length? If the length is breadth is 9 meter, then what is the length? Yes, so for that let's do here, if breadth, yes, in first equation, no, if the breadth equals to 14 meter, yes, let's do like this. Yes, place of x, if you do like this, putting the value of, yes, y equals to 14 meter and y equals to 9 meter in equation first. Yes, in equation first if you put, then we get x equals to 23 minus 14. That is what, let's subtract that, then we get 9 meter. Yes, and x equals to 23 minus 9, that is what, 14 meter. Yes, and it is said that the length is always greater than the breadth. Yes, for our point of view. Yes, that's why we can write this as, no, 14 meter and 9 meter is the required answer, no? Yes, and lastly we have to write here like this. Yes, therefore the length and breadth are, yes, length and breadth are 14 meter and 9 meter respectively. Yes, this is only. Yes, now this was for the second number. We have to do such types, that means perimeter, we are applying the perimeter formula, then area is the area formula, then we substitute the value and we solve them. Yes, and already we know that length is always greater, that's why we have written just 2 earlier, no? So break the value of the length, which one is the greater one, we are going to write the answer, no? We will, that means solve other also as whatever the value is there, whatever the answer is there, and while writing the required answer, we will write on the basis of this value. Yes? Now thank you for this much.